What's up, sippers? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of all of our videos. I'm here with my girls Stas and Cel B, and I am Tip. And today we're just doing a little sip and chat. We have our regular La Marca, and we got it in the split this time. And we're just going to pop these open and talk about something that has been going on here. Jada, Will, how she just been blowing him up, just coming out of the blue with the foolery. So we're going to talk about that and get our sip on at the same time.
It's been a hot topic over the past couple weeks. It just seems like every time you turn around, there's always something new that's coming to the forefront with this relationship.
I pay attention to them, but not really too much. So
you gotta help me.
Also, the more recent with August Alsina.
It started with that. Yes.
Yeah. Then recently with her coming out of left field.
They were having a sex talk. She was just explaining. I think it got blown up because I guess they took it as a personal statement about her own personal life. But I think she was making a general statement about, I guess, couples who've been together for an extended period of time, that you automatically assume your partner knows what you need and how to take care of that just because they know you and you've been with them for so long. So she had made a statement along the lines of like, you just expect your partner to know, and then when they don't, it's just like, how could you? Social media took it as she was saying that Will cannot meet her needs, and because of the previous entanglement, it kind of fed into all of that.
It like linked it all together.
So it was like, dang, you know, cheers.
A little clink.
Love these.
You can't go wrong with little Mark over here.
Right, these little splits.
She tickled me, little Mark.
By the way, La Marca Prosecco. We have another video where we did a full review on La Marca, the big bottle, but these are just the splits. So if you ever see this on menus in restaurants and it says champagne split or split, this is what they're talking about. It's like an individual.
It's perfect. You just one little thing be done.
Well, sometimes I just drink 3.
Will and Jada have been known to have an open relationship, and then now it's coming out that they have a non-traditional marriage, and Will actually has a girlfriend. I think he is fine, really. I think he's probably come across a little bit embarrassed because even if he has girlfriends or whatever it is that he's doing, that doesn't come out and like embarrass Jada. So he probably feels some type of way about that. But trust me, Will is not wanting for anything, I'm sure. So the fact that he's getting painted as just being played and he's in the corner waiting for Jada to come home, I doubt it. I feel like what's going on between them doesn't need to be said. So it's just so strange that she keeps speaking on the relationship.
And the flip side of the coin is that everybody's painting Will out to be the victim, if you will, in this situation. However, this man ain't come out to dispute none of that. He let his wife do what he wants to do. He's married, so he has the option to stay or go. He don't have to deal with nothing that he doesn't want to deal with. That's his wife. He loves this woman, and if that's the arrangement that they got, he's not out here hitting the blogs talking about, I feel betrayed by Jada. Even if he was agreeing to the situation or the agreement that they're having an open relationship, she's out here letting everybody know our business. He going about his business. That's my wife, and I'm sticking beside her. He might like it like that. You know, Jada's been the one that's been truthful and on the forefront. She's just upfront about her stuff. You know what I'm saying? Will's not really saying what he got going on, like you said. He got some things happening. So I guess if we show him light and he starts speaking on his endeavors, he would probably look like toxic one too. Every so often this stuff gets talked about, and the average person is looking like, yo, Jada, why do you keep putting your husband on blast like that? Yeah, you do what you do, but why do you keep bringing it up? Everything ain't for everybody. You don't gotta tell it like that.
I mean, she got the whole red table talk.
Maybe that's part of her healing process. She might have some sexual demons that she's got to work through.
Whoa.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't know. Would you guys consider like an open relationship, like Will and Jada, like to be able to, like openly, not just the agreement between you two, like it's a known fact. If your husband was out with another woman, you know, you wouldn't be like, oh no.
It just really depends. And not for me personally, but I used to hear about Will and Jada back in the day. I'm like, what? There's no way. They're like couples goals, and that's why I don't have couples goals now. But there's no such thing as couples goals and then you have an open relationship. Like, there's no way you can be okay with sharing your partner. Maybe it's not so bad as long as I know. And I just really can't wrap my head around a lot of that right now. I would say though that it is better to know than not know, because look at the difference. Look at the Khloe Kardashian and Tristan. Look at the difference where she's in an open relationship and don't even know it. That's much, much worse in my opinion. It is a very small percentage of men that will deal with that. And that's also why I say, like, he's not heartbroken about it, because he would, if he was really bothered by it, and let's say that they were together, because a lot of people fail to mention that they weren't even together during this time.
I'm pretty sure that she wasn't in a position where she just cheated on him and then he was just like, all right, I'm just going to accept it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure they've had open conversations and she's probably expressed some shit. That statement that was made about you expect your partner to know, I think she was speaking from experience, but then she wasn't. It doesn't necessarily mean recent experience. It doesn't. People equate just because she said it then meant she was talking about in the recent proximity of time. You know what I'm saying? Within the past year or two or whatever. No, she might have been talking about when they first got together. You know, maybe they've been a year or two in. They're like 20-something years in, ain't they? At all their trials and tribulations and things, they've come to that one agreement, like, this is just what works. I know I got a lot of lust in me, you have a lot of lust in you, so to prevent us from getting hurt in any aspect, let's just agree to disagree. Let's agree that we won't hold each other accountable. And they probably swingers.
Yeah.
He probably will recruit something and she is D4L. Or
that's
vice
another
versa.
way to look at it too.
Yeah.
Just the coming together, if you know what I mean.
I mean, they gotta make it work.
In more ways than one.
I mean,
I can't. Well, I say, even if you've known a person for a day or for decades, as women, it is very important for us to let them know how we like to be satisfied. And even if, you know, for decades you're with the same person, we all change. So the way I was back then, I'm different now, so I might need you to diddle a little differently. I'm sorry.
Diddle.
Diddle.
Hashtag diddle.
I'm gonna take a sip on that, yo.
I'm gonna need you to pick it differently.
No, she didn't.
Let's be realistic also. It's easy to kind of keep going with that momentum, but no, each new person, and it might be a little strange, but just kind of bring that forward. And I think that's all Jada was trying to say, like, way back. She wasn't trying to say, like, oh, last week, guess what, Will wasn't tapping it right. That's not what she said.
People are probably looking for a reason for that relationship to fail because they're haters. You know, it's Will and Jada. They happy. They got they can't see themselves in an open relationship. So God forbid anybody else is happy in a relationship. Yeah. But we shall see, because he's coming out with his own blog on YouTube that is set to launch on November 8th. I'm not plugging you, but I'm plugging you.
And the book is November 9th.
So I'm definitely going to tune in, because I want to see how what's his take on things and life, because I'm sure he's going to be talking about it.
That word play with the entanglement, how she had that word trending, and that was the perfect description, because she never said, you know, cheating, stepping out.
She said
that was the perfect word, and you know, she's a good.
She definitely is for that. Well, guys, that brings us to the end of our video. We enjoyed having this discussion with you. As always, the description for this wine will be in the box below, and we thank you for watching.
Drink responsibly.
See you next week.
Cheers.
Bye.
here with the girls.
I'm ready.
And we're back for another video.
Because
So
we
let's
back.
So let's just get into it. You know, we always drinking on Prosecco, La Marca. You know, we just being here fooling and talking and shit. You know. So today we're going to talk about the foolery. That's what the foolery.